Denea, Season 1, Episode 1. So, what's going on here? Isn't it? Forming a new party, are we? Eh? Well, yeah, Look, this is how it works, okay? Back in the old country, how it goes this. They say to you, okay, you want to form a party? Okay, sure you can. There we are. You form the party, you get elected, boom, boom, boom. Then what happens? Well, someone takes over your party. What do? You leave. That's what you do. You leave, and then, I think that there may be a solution to this issue of, we're just being controlled by this party that's infecting our country, that's destroying it. I worked for this party for years. Well, maybe not years, but you know what I mean? All I'm saying is this. If I work for this party now, I go ahead and I'm one of those people who are working away and I want to achieve the future this party wants to achieve, and then suddenly some power hungry psychopath comes along and starts saying, no, I want power, I want to be basically a dictator. I don't want that. I don't want a party like that. I don't want a party that goes, oh yeah, no, this is the way I will run things and tough for you. No, I don't want that. So I think what we should do is just leave. Why would we do that? Why do you think? Well, I don't think we should leave. We've been elected, haven't we? You may have left the party, but I haven't. Look, I know that, but here's the thing. You're working for a party that isn't really a party at all. You're just like those people of governments that are like, oh yeah, I'm the person, who says, oh yeah, this is the way it goes. I'm going to select you for parliament, and I'm going to select you for this and that. It's like, oh, the voters voted for you. No, they didn't. They voted for me, though. Now we're in power and going to choose the way things go. No, that's not true democracy. We want a true democracy. This is not a true democracy now. It was. Sure it was, yeah. There was a fair voting system, and then, of course, internally, he comes along. I know that, but here's the thing. Unless you can get him, removed, then I don't know how exactly things would change. It doesn't matter if you got him removed or not. It won't change anything. This country's been destroyed by him. He'll still have little areas he's got his hands in. Even if you killed him, it wouldn't matter. He'll giving away contracts and doing this and that. He's privatised multiple industries. He's done all this. It's destroyed this entire system. And I don't think I want to be the one to be just given blame for his misdeeds. So, what are you suggesting? I'm suggesting we leave. There's a country, they're very similar to our country. Well, our country before him, and for us really. They've got their problems, yeah, but nothing that few policies wouldn't fix. And it's interesting, you see, because they're actually very similar to us. In what way? Well, the reason why I chose is that I think we'll blend in, because I don't know how this happened, because generally this action is kind of a mix of medley of different things, but it's just that their accents are quite similar to ours. Wait, what? How? I don't know, but I think they might trust us more than, I just think, I don't want to leave politics. I don't want to stop. I want to achieve the freedom and to have the policies people need, but I don't think we can do this here anymore. Anyway, no one's going to trust us anymore anyway. You're right there, so yeah. Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. How exactly do you think we'll get in there? You just think we're gonna leave and just go ahead and get elected? No, I don't think that at all. No, I think we can try to get elected. Look, this country has been affected by this man. This man has come into our country and he said, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna just completely control this. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, gonna do the other. So I think what we should do is just leave and go to this country. What is it called? Denea. It's yeah. Some problems that we can find a solution to, I'd say. We've solved a few problems here. And we even did that when, you had the English Parliament over our control over a couple of things. And, we can have more freedom this way. So, how we got there? Well, I've got some tickets for you. I've got an offer. Join me in my new party. And you, well, you can join me there. So what is this called? The Democratic Denea Party or something like that? The DDP? No, nothing like that. Look, I have to say this. I find it a little bit strange when you got parties that have to put Democratic in their name. Like, surely, no offense to all the Democratic parties out there, but seriously, like, isn't it a given? Like, shouldn't you be a Democratic thing? I mean, surely you're not really, a party, are you? If you're just not Democratic. Like, those dictatorships that have parties, I'm thinking, like, what the hell is going on there? Like, oh yeah, basically you don't get the right to vote here, but we might even have a little sham vote, where you're just like, oh yeah, go ahead, vote, ha ha ha, our little trick, our little fun game, but we're going in anyway. That sort of thing. No, that's not the line there. I was thinking more along the lines of, a different sort of name, like the Moral Denea Party. MDP. Right, well, I don't know about the name choice there, but I guess we could discuss that later. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm up for it now. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think it could be a good thing. We could work it. And how do we protect ourselves in that little more like him? Well, I don't know exactly, but I think there's a solution there that may find itself where we just vet people. And I have a little bit of a thought. You see, we're not technically able to edit this country system, but what about Denea? You never know. If we were to get elected, well, we might be able to remove the power of the leader of the party. You would do that? Yeah, I don't want someone who's leader. Look, here's the thing. If your attitude is become leader just so you can get the power, that's a bad thing to drive for. Sure, that maybe, and I'm sure there are a lot of politicians in this world who are driving there. They're in politics and they hope to get that leadership job. And maybe the reason is a good one. But this is not, a good reason is not, so it can be the powerful one. No, we don't want that. So I think we should just have some sort of thing where the leader is just not able to do certain things. Like, the kind of things where it's like, the leader's not able to, I think the leader shouldn't be able to do things like, they shouldn't be able to just go, oh yeah, well, I won't be like, getting you into my party. But that's the point of that. Surely someone should join a party based on their policies, the policies of the party. Not just because some leader said, oh yeah, no, you can't get in here, no. Why not? Oh, because you don't fit the policies. No, it's not that. No, it's just I don't like you. Like, what kind of attitude is that there? That's terrible, We want people to be representation of the policies they actually support. And I think we should vet people more as well, Make sure they're not, like your man. Yeah. Well, I'd support you, except he's just in power now, and I don't think it's really a good idea to move off. We need something to make us look different, to make us clear our names on this stuff. Okay. What would you suggest? Well, how about a little bit of a deal? Couple of years ago, I met up with one of the men around this group. They do a bit of bodyguarding, and they bodyguard the previous leader. And it turns out they've still got one of their men in the employ of the current leader, undercover. And I was thinking, well, what if we were to arrange something? And then, maybe even have a bit of a press release afterwards that, would go down the lines of party members were happy to see the end of a dictatorship. Something along those lines. What do you think? Well, Let's see. I'll just say this. Whatever happens, we'll review it afterwards. Sure. Right, gentlemen, I'm off. That was an episode of Denea, a show by Smith Co. It was narrated by Smith Co as well, actually. And well, by the way, if you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, that'd be lovely. Or view other videos, that would also be great. Yep. Bye bye.